Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Simple Chef Tasting, and today my partner is not here. It's we are Jem and Jerry. Okay, before I forget, happy holidays. It is the festivities and brings the mood of cooking, celebrating meals with family, all that stuff. So I have my apron ready, and those who always go to the village want to shine in some recipe, want to get into some comfortable comfortable dress, come dera UV, yeah, and jump into cooking. So as we are in the moods or in the spirits of Christmas and the happy holidays, family together, we all want to enjoy a nice meal, and today we'll be making chicken tikka masala. I read that it originates from South Asia, yeah, somehow in Britain, I don't know, but I've always believed it's some sort of Indian origin, South Asian, yeah, but I really like it. It's almost like butter chicken, but chicken tikka masala, you tweak it a little bit, or I guess it depends with the recipes and the spices you put in. So I'll be making that, and also the accompaniment of, or the main course will be chapati. Yay! We all know everyone loves chapati. Who doesn't like chapati? Everyone likes chapati, especially during the Christmas or during the celebration mood, family time. Chapati for breakfast, chapati for snacking, chapati with any stew. Yeah, so I'll be showing those two things, how I make my chicken tikka masala curry, and how I also make my chapatis. So yeah, and happy holidays, whatever time you're seeing this. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I'm really so psyched during I love the Christmas season because it is full of joy. Okay, enough talking. I will jump right into the ingredients. So we'll obviously start with marinating. Hey guys, so onto the ingredients. We have the chicken. This is chicken. You're supposed to use boneless, but I didn't get that. So this is just about 3/4 of chicken. I've cut them into almost cube size so that they would resemble the boneless chicken. I have plain yogurt. This is plain yogurt. I'm supposed to use plain yogurt, and then this is my salt. I have paprika here, some spice paprika, turmeric, chicken masala. I have 1 lemon. This is thyme. This is thyme. I have here a bay leaf. This is my ginger and garlic paste. I have this is a garam masala. Yeah, and basically these are the things that I will use right now to marinate the chicken. I'm going to do marination and leave it in the fridge overnight. So I'll be cooking this tomorrow. So I decided to marinate tonight and leave it in the fridge. So let me add in the spice. Yes, and then we can set it aside to marinate. Yay! Hey guys, so now I'm going to make the chapatis, which will be eaten with chicken tikka masala stew or curry if you prefer. I'll not be making many of them. A serving of two, that is about 6 to 8 chapatis. I know I said it is the Christmas mood, then you're supposed to be making lots of chapatis. But you know, in this household, there's not so many people, so yeah. So I'll begin to show you my ingredients. You know, chapati doesn't need a lot of ingredients, but I'll be making butternut chapatis, which come out yummy and soft. So it's gonna be interesting. I'll show you how to make chapatis butternut, and also I'll be using ghee at the cooking stage. So let's get right into the ingredients. So these are my ingredients. This is the flour or flour, depends how you are taught. This is the sugar. Yeah, I'll show you the measurement later. And then salt, and of course we need vegetable oil. I've not placed it here, but yes, I'll show you. And also we'll be needing hot water, or rather warm water. This is my mixing bowl. I'm already boiling the pumpkins that I will blend and use to make the dough. Yeah, and of course I might also use the water that remains on this pumpkin, you know, boiling, so that it's still the same. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back. So my pumpkins are cooked now, and I'm going to blend it. As you can see, this is how it looks like. I'm just gonna use a fork, put in this blender, and make a puree out of it, so that you can begin making our dough. You're supposed to actually wait for them to cool, but I'm going to add in a little bit of cold water. You're not supposed to blend hot stuff, to just cool them off, because I'm in a hurry. I'm behind time. Hope you're all enjoying your festive season. You're surrounded with a loved one, or you're surrounding a loved one. You know, you could be the one surrounding someone. So yeah, so there it is. Just going to do a blend. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yay! Chapatis on the way. This is going to make some noise, but bear with me. We don't need to blend them. I'm just emptying this on my mixing bowl. I'm going to make the chapati dough. So the good thing about when you're making these, when you use the pumpkin, you can use butternut or just a normal pumpkin. It makes even the chapati more healthy, for those who like healthy meals. You know, you're having a healthy chapati, and also you will use less water. So for me, I used about this size of pumpkin. It was just half of this, a small piece, because again I'm not making a lot of chapatis. I just estimated, and I don't have like clear or specified quantity for specified amount of flour, but you can just don't use a lot because you'll end up putting a lot of flour if you're not so sure, if you're not making many chapatis as well. Yes, so this one is now. Rinse this with just water. Then maybe use that when we're making our dough. So for me, the way I make my chapatis, sorry, let me adjust this the camera so that you can see it fully. So yes, when I'm making my chapatis, I usually start with measuring the flour. For the pumpkin, it's because I'll have to use the whole of it, so don't need to measure it. Like I said, I already measured when I'm boiling or cutting. Now for the I don't put water. There are people who I know put water first and then the flour, but for me I prefer going in with the flour first because it can really mess you up. You don't want to start making 200 chapatis. Yeah, so I want to start by measuring like 2 cups. This is 1 cup, and actually what we're supposed to have done, but I have not done it, but I think is do a mix of the flour, you know, pre-mix the dry ingredients, that is the flour and the sugar and salt. So for 2 cups I usually use one tablespoon of sugar for 2 cups, and a pinch of salt, about half a teaspoon. So this is a tablespoon, so just get a pinch of it. Yes, and actually the good thing about using a pumpkin or adding pumpkin as the ingredient, it also gives in a sweet flavor, so you don't need to, you can choose even not to add sugar. So this is the 2nd cup I'm adding. Then I'll just mix it because I failed to mix it prior, and I've already added where the malenge puree is. Right, we call pumpkin malenge in Swahili. So I'm mixing. Sorry, my camera is, I'm not finding a good place to place it so that you can see everything, because you know my surface area is a bit squeezed up, but it is sufficient for the work as of now. So I usually just use my hands like a common or a typical African, or just cook. You know, I find if you want to do your things fast, engage with you. Yes, I have my oil here. Also, oil helps to make the chapati softer, so I'll be adding. Just mix. See that nice like yellow? So that's how our chapati will be looking like. Sorry, I'm now adding in oil. I'm measuring 1 tablespoon, adding 2 and 3. For those who don't like to add too much oil because of, you know, Hey guys, welcome back. And so I have my dough is well rested, as you can see. So I'm going to make the balls for chapatis, and looking very amazing. And also I have, this is my chicken marinated overnight, looking lovely as well. So I want to do some multitasking. Like, I have my ingredients. I have oil. This is for making the round balls, the rolls. Now I have garlic, chopped garlic. This will be for making the curry, the tikka. This is bay leaves. I'm going to make a tomato puree, and also bring in the cream. This will be used on the curry. And yes, some sauce. I'm going to do some multitasking, guys. Don't worry, this is what happens when you're trying to feed people in a hurry and do other things. And yeah, so as you can see, guys, I've started making my rolls. This is my dough. I have all my, this is the garlic, chopped chicken, oil, the flour that I'm using to dust everything, coriander that I will use to garnish the chicken. I have my tray here. I'm going to arrange my rolls. I need a place. My working space is not sufficient, but this is the pan that I will. So first of all, you need to pan fry the chicken. So this is the pan. I've already set it on fire, and the pan for chapatis also heated up. So yeah, guys, I'm going to do all these together. I hope that it will be sufficient for everyone to see what's going on. Yeah, how I do it is make a roll, just like the way you prepare chapati, and then you smear oil like this, and then we're going to make a roll like this. I'm using one of my hand to hold the camera. That is my phone, that's why, but this is how you make the roll. So this is the method that I'm used to. There are people who can do it faster with different how you apply for the whole dough, but first of all, I don't have a sufficient surface, and also this is the one that I'm used to. So this is our first roll, so we're going to just repeat the same for the rest, and then line this up on this tray. Yay! I'll show you the end when I've done all of them, and also when I'm cooking, pan frying. So I'll put oil on the pan which I'm using to fry the chicken. This is where I'm going to place my chicken to brown them before I make the sauce. So guys, I also have here my secret ingredient. This is like peanut or grounded nuts which are fried. I don't know if you can see well, but usually when you're making chicken tikka masala, you use cashew nuts, and then you grind them, you make a powder and mix with the sauce. But I have this peanut fried, yeah, let's call it like a peanut. This is what I'll use to mix. So this is like my secret ingredient, guys. I've just given it to you, and I'll show you the amount I'll be scooping in when that time comes. So I'm going to scoop like this chicken. We don't want the water, that juice that has oozed out, and then just place this on the pan like that. When you're trying to, as you can see, guys, I'm trying to multitask. I'm rolling the chapatis as the chicken cooks behind there. Yeah, and it's really fun and exciting. We like the pressure in the kitchen. We like the pressure. Makes you do things I don't think like when you're doing things in a hurry, do it to perfection, but it also gives you the skill of multitasking and, you know, be able to handle pressure even if you, let's say, hide in a hotel or something. No, it won't be something new for you. You're already used to it. So this is how I cut my pieces, use my finger. Like I mentioned, this is butternut chapatis, really soft. So this is how I make the roll. I apply, and then this is how it goes, like this. And set it aside, and you make another pinch. So there we go. We have, as I had mentioned, this would have been like 6 to 8. So these are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually made like 3 cups, and they're a pretty big chapatis, as you can see. So if I had made them thinner, they would have come out like 10 to 12. But yeah, it's a good serving. So let's prepare our pan as the chicken is getting ready. And here, a little bit